Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Jason coming at you one more again. What I have here is what I'm gonna do is make practice cones for the track here. I got my cones here. I'll post a link in the description down below where I got the cones. Got my cat there acting crazy. What you need: duct tape, zip ties, 1 pound bag of rice, your cone, and a piece of cardboard. You know, you can break a cardboard down, use a box cutter, split it so it spreads out like this, and you need a Sharpie. And what you want to do, you want to set your cone there, trace around it, same line, trace around it, trace around it. You get the gist. Alright guys, something that helped me with these cones, because I'm making so many of them, is I just went ahead and traced around my cones on the flat cardboard. Like I said, I had a 20-pound bag of rice with Ziploc bags. I went ahead and filled up all my bags at once, but making sure the bags still fit down in here. And then also putting duct tape over the bags. But I did all of that at once. Now I'm doing this all at once, and I'm gonna cut this out all at once. So I'm doing each step all at once. Try to save some time, or break up the grueling assembly line, I guess, thing, whatever. But yeah, another step, another tip, whatever. These are siding shears. I think I got these at Lowe's or Home Depot. Used to cut siding. They're cutting through this cardboard pretty good, like butter, but they're super sharp, so be careful. Alright, got all my cardboard pieces there cut out. Now it's time to put duct tape on and put the rice in the cones, duct tape the rice, and zip tie. We're done. Just a little update on the cones. Get my bags ready here. Kind of got like a little assembly line thing. Old Wet Willie's cup here. And like I said, I got a 20-pound bag rice to do all my cones. I think that might do it. That bag might last. So like I said, I duct tape the top of this, duct tape around, and then I put it in the cone. And I'll show you here in a few. At 350 a key, that's Pluto. Pluto. Sorry about that. It's late. It's about 12 o'clock midnight. Don't mean to give some of y'all flashbacks to y'all younger days. But anyway, keep it going. Alright, when I tape the bag, I go over the part where the Ziploc piece is and go around like that. Last thing you want is busted bag and rice all over the track or whatnot. So duct tape is your friend. Yeah, that's how I tape up the rice bag. Another tip what would make this super easy is if you got a cup like, you know, just any big large cup, put your cone in there, let that hold, and then pour your rice in. Just a little tip. Now I got my rice in the cone. It's time to seal this bag up. You don't want to pack the rice too full because you got to close the bag. Then after I close the bag, duct tape that. Duct tape is your friend. Another little tip with the cones is I put duct tape. I know I'm using a lot of duct tape. I'm keeping them in business, I guess. But I put duct tape on the edges where your zip tie is gonna go through. Just a little tip I'm doing. Here's what the bottom of the cardboard that's gonna mount the bottom of the cone. This is what it looks like. And I'll spit it out here in a few. But now it's time to zip tie it and time to go. What I'm gonna use to poke the holes in my cones is a leather punch, or some people call it a tire punch or whatever. But Harbor Freight, I want to say $5 or $6 for this. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna use to punch the holes, poke the holes, so I can thread my zip ties through. Hey, another tip that I done was I overlapped the edges of the duct tape over. So I went from this side and overlapped over here. I did it on all 4 sides. Now, since I did it on all 4 sides, now it's time to poke my holes in here to zip tie everything. So here we go. Alright, here's pretty much the finished project. I'll just cut these tabs off, and I got some pretty sweet cones. Now I gotta do just about that whole row, just like I did this one. So I'm gonna be pretty busy. Anyway, guys, that's my my cone system, practice cones, whatever. Like I said, I did it that way, so it's got a little weight in the bottom. So if a car taps it or whatever, it'll kind of stay put. It ain't just gonna flop over. The cone's coming along nicely. Put the orange tape on the bottom, kind of modified it a little bit. So if it does flip or tip over, still see the orange. So they're coming along nicely. 20-pound bag of rice to fill these up. And I'm using Ziploc sandwich bags. So yeah, there's all my stuff here. I'm getting it done. Grinding. And I got a long way to go. Alright guys, I finally got my cones laid out on the track, you know, where you gotta hug the corners and kind of just guide you a little bit. Just slow laps, hitting lines, slow lap, hitting lines. But yeah, the corner up there, I guess we just could wing that one up there. But yeah, no matter what speed you gotta get slowed down to hit your corners. So that's why I didn't try to put some kind of in the beginning, just helps people out. As you see, ain't nobody here. That's why I can do this. There's tons of people here. Well, you put them in there wrong. You're messing up my practice. Jason, you can't drive. Yeah. So here we go, everybody. You got a cone section going.
Jesus.
Oh. Woo.
15 left. 15 more.
Cone session.
14-9.
So, Faisal, what you tougher than what you think?
Yeah, it's not bad.
16-3.
Oh, I got my wheel.
No, there's a
Got